Hi all, today I want to tell you regarding how to run your script program and how you are saving your program like that. Okay, see, actually I think you are familiar with the working modes in Python, right? Let me repeat once again. If you want to do any program in your Python, you have to install one software, Python 3.9.0 or any version you can download from your you can search in the Google. You can see the Python softwares are available over there. Just download any version, and if it is already installed means just double click over there. So the first page, whenever you are double clicking your page, you will be getting one first page will be there. That is nothing but the interactive mode. Now already I told you, in the interactive mode also you can write your program code, right? But the thing is, you are not able to save your program and you will be getting the output then and there, right? Okay, but I actually, if you want to save your program, do one thing. Go to the file menu on the interactive mode. In the file menu, just click on the new. Then if you're clicking on the new means, what will happen? You will get a new page, and that particular page is said to be script. Okay, script. See, let me write a small code of Python here. See, here you can see a equal to 1. Yeah, you are familiar with this code, right? Tell me, what is the meaning of a equal to 1? Yes, here 1 is a value that is saved in the variable a, right? So before that, tell me, what is a variable? Variable means it is used to store a value. നമ്മൾ കൊടുക്കുന്ന വാല്യൂ സ്റ്റോർ ചെയ്യാൻ ഒരാൾ വേണ്ടേ? അങ്ങനെ നമുക്ക് വാല്യൂസ് ഡയറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് കൊടുക്കുന്നതിന് പകരം what we are doing is we are just saving that particular number to a variable. So here I am assigning the value 1 to variable a. So the meaning is nothing but a takes the value 1. The next line is b equal to 4 means b takes the value 4. Next line is print of a plus b. See, print function is familiar to you, right? What is the meaning of, what is the use of the print function? The print function will let you know, or will let you see the output on the screen. Whatever you are given inside the bracket, it will be displayed on your output screen. So here I am giving print of a plus b. So what will happen? Yeah, the value of a and b will be added, and the result will be 5 will be printed on your screen. That means whenever you are running the program, you can see only one value over there, that is nothing but 5, right? So how you have to run your program, I will tell you. Go to the file menu of this script page. Okay, go to the file menu of this script page. You can see the save option over there. You have to select any location that you want. Then after that, you can give any file name .py. The extension of your particular program code is nothing but py. So after saving your program, do one thing. Go to the run. Yeah, you can see one run menu is there. Go to the run menu and click on the run module, or otherwise just click on the F5 function key. Okay, just click on the F5. This is the function key. So the F5 function key will let you know the output of this particular program code. Okay. My next question is, listen carefully. You can see the program code correctly, right? Okay, my question is, instead of after this line, suppose after this line, let me write the code first. Wait, see, the question is like this. You can see the first 3 lines are same, and the 4th line is print off. I'm giving the double quotes over there. Double quotes. Inside the double quotes, I'm putting a plus b. What is the output you are expecting in the 4th line? You all know that in the 3rd line, you will be getting the result is 5. I'm agreeing that. Let me know what will be the output of the 4th line. Are you thinking that it is 5 itself? Or what else? It will be printing as like whatever you are giving inside the double quotes, it will be printing in the same way. That means in this case, the answer will be a plus b only. Nothing will happen. It will print whatever you are giving inside the double quotes, it will print in the same way. അവിടെ ഒരു മാറ്റവും ഇല്ല. അവിടെ വാല്യൂസ് നമ്മൾ ആഡ് ചെയ്യുക, അങ്ങനത്തെ കാര്യങ്ങളൊന്നുമില്ല. ഡബിൾ കോഡ്സിനകത്ത് എന്ത് കൊടുക്കുന്നു അത് അതുപോലെ പ്രിൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യും. സോ let me write the whole output of this particular program code. Then your output of this particular 4 lines of code is nothing but first line is 5. How we got 5? Yeah, A plus B. I'm not giving in double quotes over there. So what will happen? The values will be added. Remember, if you are not giving double quotes means what will happen? If there is having any values for A and B, it will be added. It will be added. The result will be 5. And what will happen in the second line? It will be print A plus B. Okay, let me write one line of code again. Wait. See, I have given one more line of code. Just I want to tell you the concept of print function once again. So here you can see in the third line, you can see one extra line is there, print of x minus y, and tell me what will be the output of the third line. Here, x minus y, print of x minus y. Actually, I want to tell you the function of print here actually. But can you please guess what will be the output here? You are thinking the answer will be x minus y. No, the answer for this line will be nothing but error will be generating. Why? Because if you want to directly give the values x minus y means there should be some values to be assigned before this lines. അതായത് എക്സിനും വൈക്കും ഒരു വാല്യൂ മുമ്പ് കൊടുത്തിരിക്കണം എങ്കിൽ മാത്രമേ നമുക്ക് എക്സിൽ നിന്നും വൈ കുറയ്ക്കാനുള്ള റൈറ്റ് ഉള്ളൂ. Otherwise, if you are not giving any values to x and y and you are simply saying print of x minus y means what is the value I have to subtract here? So nothing, right? So in this case you will be getting error. But if you are writing within double quotes, suppose if you are writing within double quotes, suppose if you are writing within double quotes means the answer will be nothing but x minus y will be printing as like. ഞാൻ ഓൾറെഡി പറഞ്ഞു പ്രിൻറ്റിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് ഡബിൾ കോട്ട്സിനകത്ത് കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ അതിനകത്ത് എന്ത് തന്നെ കൊടുത്താലും ഇറ്റ് ഡസൻ മീൻസ് ദാറ്റ് ഇറ്റ് ഷുഡ് ബി ഹാവിങ് സം മീനിങ്സ് ഓർ സംതിങ്. ഇഫ് യു ആർ റൈറ്റിംഗ് വാട്ട് എവർ യു ആർ റൈറ്റിംഗ് ഇൻസൈഡ് ഡബിൾ കോട്ട്സ് ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ബി പ്രിൻറ്റിംഗ് ദ സെയിം വേ. So the answer for this line will be x minus y if you are giving inside the double quotes. If you are not giving double quotes means what will happen? The error will be generating. Is it clear? Okay. So actually our heading is nothing but how to run your script program, right? How it is possible? After completing the program code, do one thing, save your program. Then go to the run menu, click on the run module or F5 is enough for getting your output screen. Is it clear? Okay. Have you heard about IPO? I means yes, it is nothing but input. P means it is nothing but process. Then O means yes, you are correct. It is nothing but output. Input, process, output. See here, sometimes you may be thinking, let me rub and write one code over here. Wait. Say suppose you are in the shell. Okay, in that page you can see with the 3 angle brackets, right? Okay, what is the name of these things? It is said to be Python command prompt. Okay, Python command prompt. So you know why this? Because after this line you can see your cursor will be here. You can see one blinking line will be there. The blinking line is nothing but your cursor, right? So you can write something over there. So if I am writing the value 5 and if I am entering the enter key, what will happen? The output will be printing and the output here is nothing but 5 itself. കാര്യം നമ്മൾ ഈ ഇൻപുട്ടായിട്ട് കൊടുത്തത് 5 മാത്രമാണ്. അതിന് നമ്മളൊന്നും കാര്യമായിട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറയുന്നില്ല. ജസ്റ്റ് ഐ എം ഗിവിങ് വൺ ഇൻപുട്ട് ഇസ് 5 and the process will be happened over there and the output will be 5 only because nothing will be happened, right? Okay, so next case, suppose let me write this. Okay, suppose after this 5 plus 3 I am putting. So my input is nothing but 5 plus 3 and if I am pressing the enter key, what you are thinking? Actually you are thinking the answer will be 5 plus 3. No, answer will be the 5 will add with the number 3 and the answer will be nothing but 8. തൊട്ട് മുമ്പിൽ നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞ കൂട്ടത്തിൽ 5 എന്ന് കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ അവിടെ ഒന്നും നമ്മൾ കാൽക്കുലേഷൻ കൊടുത്തില്ല. ഐ എം ജസ്റ്റ് ഗിവിങ് ദ വാല്യൂ ഇസ് 5 ആൻഡ് ഇഫ് ഐ എം എൻറ്ററിങ് ദ എൻറ്റർ കീ ഐ വിൽ ബി ഗെറ്റിംഗ് ദ ഔട്ട്പുട്ട് ഇസ് 5 only. In the second code, that means here I am giving one plus symbol, along with that I am giving another number and the plus symbol is used for adding. It is used for adding, right? Adding. So what we are adding here? We are adding first number with the second number and the answer will be 8 here. Okay. So this is the next code. See, I am giving just a hello within double quotes and I am pressing the enter key. What will happen? It will give you the output as hello itself. Okay, see, instead of the double quotes, if I am rubbing this, okay, in the next quote, suppose I am giving hello only, and if I am pressing the enter key, what will happen? It will create error. Why? Because, listen carefully, why? Because if it is a string means a group of characters. String means a group of character. Group of character എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ alphabet തന്നെ ആവണം നിർബന്ധമില്ല. It can be number also. If it is a group of character means it should be enclosed within ഡബിൾ കോഡ്സ്. ഒരു സ്ട്രിങ് ആണെങ്കിൽ അതൊരു ഡബിൾ കോഡ്സിനകത്ത് കൊടുക്കണം. ഇവിടെ നമുക്ക് നമ്പേഴ്സ് അല്ല, ആൽഫബറ്റ്സ് ആണ്. സോ it is actually a string, so you have to enclosed inside the double quotes, otherwise it will generate error. Okay, next my line of code is, listen carefully. After this I'm putting one plus symbol, along with this I am giving another hi. Okay, can you see properly? In here I'm having two strings, hello and hi. In between I'm giving one plus symbol. So what you are actually thinking here, it will be adding these two things together. The plus symbol in the case of string will join two strings together. So the output will be nothing but hello, hi will be output. Okay, without space. Okay, here is an extra strip of code. See here, this is one string hello. In between I am giving one plus symbol, again one double quote without writing anything. One blank space is there. After that one plus symbol is there, then hi is there. So can you please guess what will be the output of this session? It will be printing hello first, then space will be there, along with that hi will be. That means in between the strings, if you want to give space, means you should write like this. Okay. Next, actually these are the general concepts should learn. Okay, next I'm giving 5, but I'm giving inside double quotes, and a plus symbol, again I'm giving 4. Can you see? Yes, I have given two numbers 5 and 4. Along with that, that means I am enclosing inside the double quotes, and in between I am giving plus symbol. Can you please guess what will be the output of this session? Are you thinking it is the value is 9? No, because whatever you are giving inside the double quotes, it will be considered as a string only, and in between the string, if you are giving plus symbol, what will happen? It will join two strings together. So the answer for this will be 5, 4. Don't think it is 5 plus 4 9. It is 5 and 4. That means here whatever you are giving inside double quotes, it will be considered as a string only. See here another strip of code. The first number is integer, right? 5, and the second one is actually I have written inside double quotes, so it should be considered as a string only. So here I am trying to add one integer with a string. Is it possible or not? Or what is the output actually here? It will create error because you can't add an integer with a string. Clear? You can add a integer with a string. See here I have written within double quotes 54 5 ABC. Can you please tell me what will be the output of the session? Yes, the output of the session will be nothing but the same values. That means whatever you are writing inside the double quotes, it will be considered as a string only. Don't think that the alphabets should be there. It can have numbers, it can have any symbols, it can have a mixing of anything. But only the thing is, you should enclosed inside double quotes. Clear? Here is another example of a string. You can see the first two are alphabets, next one is a symbol, next two are numbers, here also one symbol. That means a string can be any character. It can be a mixing of alphabets, numbers, symbols, or whatever it is. Only the thing is, it should be enclosed inside the double quotes. Okay? Those who are doing the program by using the PyDroid app. Okay, PyDroid app. Don't write directly because you can't see the angle brackets like this, right? So what you have to do is you have to write the all codes within print function only. For example, print of 5. The answer will be 5. Next one is print of, for I am giving only small example here. 5 plus 4 means what will happen? It will give you the result is 9. Then print of within double quotes hello, answer will be hello only. Print of hi, then plus 5. What will be the output in this session? Can you please tell me? hi plus 5. This is a string, this is an integer. What will happen in this case? Error will be generating. So what I want to tell you here is, if you are using the PyDroid app, don't write the values directly over there. It should be inside the print function, so you'll be getting the output. Okay, after writing the code, you can see one run button like this, right? Just click on the run button, you can see the output. Okay, so this is enough for today's class. Thank you.